Hi there everyone, welcome to another ORAS Wi-Fi battle. This is against a person I battle against regularly on my stream, Mr. Geordie, or Troll in the House, and today we're doing a UU battle. So, here we go. So I'm going to lead off with my Galvantula. I want to get that sticky web up. I don't see anything on his team being a particular threat to Galvantula straight away. No fake outers or anything. So out comes the Milotic, and I figure, screw it, let's thunder it. Even if he does switch, it should do substantial damage on anyone else. And he does switch into the Porygon 2. But, my apologies, Galvantula was not wearing his glasses and misses. So I decide to go for the Sticky Web. He goes straight for the Tri-Attack, which does a surprising amount of damage. Perhaps he has a little special attack investment in there. I decide to send in Heracross. This is a Guts Heracross, so if I do get burned or anything, it wouldn't be a problem. Here I go for the what is it? Knockoff? Yeah. I want to get rid of that thing's Eviolite, but he switches out into his B17, the Fortress. And I end up knocking off the Nocky Helmet, which does damage to me and activates my Citrus Berry. Now I figure he's probably going to want to Rapid Spin my thing away, so I'll try and set up and maybe I can get a 2-hit KO. And yep, no surprise, he does Rapid Spin. Now I'm hoping my Brick Break here will be a 2-hit KO. So I whack, and looks like a 3-hit KO, bugger. He goes for the Gyro Ball, which does a substantial amount of damage. Here I figure I'm probably going to die, so I'll just go for the Brick Break anyway. But he decides to go for the Stealth Rocks, thinking perhaps that I would switch. But I stay in and I go for another Brick Break and take it down. And down it goes. So he sends back in his Milotic here. Now I know these things can be defensive pains in the ass, so I'm going to want to go ahead and knock it off. I don't want to take the risk of missing a Mega Horn here. So an Ice Beam is enough to take me out. And I decide to send in a Nancy here. I know I'd survive Stealth Rocks, and I will outspeed, and I will be able to get the Sticky Web up. Considering his spinner is now dead, that was a better priority than trying to take the Milotic out. I decide to send in Toxicroak here. I figure Milotic shouldn't be able to hurt me too bad, so I should be able to set up a Stealth Rock. And it goes for a cover. That's going to be a little annoying. I go for the Poison Jab, thinking I am Poison Touch, there's a good chance I could get it poisoned. But it does a substantial amount, perhaps this one is more specially defensive. Go for another Poison Jab, and down it goes. Ah, those inferior class of Milotic, they'll never compare to mine. He sends out his Darmanitan. Now, these things are often choice scarfed, so I'm just going to go for a Sucker Punch, make sure I can get off a fair bit amount of damage. Unfortunately, it's not enough to kill, but he does hurt himself with the Flare Blitz. Of course, he takes me out. But yeah, I hoped he'd take himself out, but unfortunately he does not. Toxicroak does not have a lot of health. Now here I figured I could go for the Ice Shard. I doubt it would kill, but I actually decide to go for the Rapid Spin here, thinking it will kill. But then of course it occurs to me his Flare Blitz is gonna kill him and stop me from going for Rapid Spin. Quite the problem. And if I were him, I'd try and take out my Elephant here as soon as I could, so that I wouldn't be able to get the Rapid Spin off. Sends in Porygon Tube, and I figure it's more important to get the knockoff here than to go for the Rapid Spin. I know, yep, Ice Beam takes me out, but at least I cut that thing's defensive capabilities in half. So here I decide to send in my own wall, good old Umbreon. And let's get a Toxic off on it. Even without the Eviolite, it should still be a fairly bulky Pokemon with access to recover. He goes. Turns out me going for Toxic here was kind of redundant, since my Synchronize would have Toxiced him anyway. I'm not too afraid, I have Heal Bell. So hopefully Umbreon can just wait this out. I'll send up a Wish here. So even if he does decide to stay in and damage me here, I'll be able to get my HP back. Yep, doesn't do a lot of damage, especially after recovery, but do have that toxic damage racking up. I know I'm going to get the Wish off now, so I'll just go straight for the Heal Bell. Get rid of this annoying toxic. But he decides to switch out into Florges here. Now Florges, being the fairy type, is going to hurt me, so could be a problem. However, most people don't run max special attack Florges, unlike me, so I know I'll probably be able to survive a Moonblast. I go for the Wish, thinking even if I do want to switch here, I should be able to get into something that doesn't hurt. Well, even if I do get hurt, I'll get that recovery. But yeah, I can see he doesn't even do half HP, so I'm not really worried here. I figure I'll Toxic it, and I'll definitely help, considering this one does seem to want to mainly attack. And Umbreon is very nearly dead here, but I do get that Wish off. So now I know I can survive another one. I decide to go for another Wish, while that Toxic begins to do its damage to him. Get the Wish up, so that now when I do switch out, any damage I take will be negated. Very nearly takes me out with the Moonblast there, but Umbreon is holding on. And of course with the leftovers and the Toxic, the time it takes for turns goes on quite a while. But yeah, I decide to switch into one of my only other remaining Pokemon here, my Milotic. My offensive Milotic. Now I hope that he goes for Moonblast, which he does, and I hope he'll get the special attack drop, because that will activate my competitive. And lucky for me, it does. Unfortunately, with that special attack drop, I am only +1, but that's better than nothing. And with the Wish, I'm back at full HP. If he didn't get that special attack drop on me there, I figured, considering how bulky Florges can be, I might not have been able to take it out. I go for the Coil here, while he actually reveals the Heal Bell. Something he must have been holding out on for a while. But it's a good thing I poisoned him, because now he had no choice but to go for it. He didn't want to risk taking too much damage. But yep, I got a +1, 100% accuracy Hydro Pump, and it does about 50 or 60%. Goes for another Moonblast. I did hope for the special attack drop, but oh well. He will die to another hit. So yep, straight for another Hydro Pump, and that takes the Florges out. No more Florges. And now he's probably going to want to switch in his Porygon, hoping he can do something to me. Now Porygon's a bit worrying, because even without the Eviolite, it could still be a specially defensive one, and possibly survive a Hydro Pump. So I'm going to go for Hypnosis here to guarantee that does not happen. So yep, he's nice and snoozing. And now I'll be safe to go for Hydro Pump. Away it goes. And turns out I get the critical hit. So I don't know if that mattered or not, but down it goes. And with my leftovers, I'm steadily regaining a good amount of HP. And out comes the Salamence, and lucky days, it is an Intimidate Salamence, which activates my competitive, puts me up to +3. And he goes for the Dragon Rush. Surprising attack to see on a Salamence, but as you can see, very effective. Does over half HP, and that's with 1 defense boost on my side. But I have Blizzard, so a 93% accuracy Blizzard takes out the Salamence and gives me the victory. That was an awesome battle. Thanks for watching. I hope you enjoyed.